Morning, everybody. How y'all doing today? Sun's just nicely coming out of the ground. What's going on? I'll tell you. That guy there is got to go to a doctor's office. The other day when we were coming home with that load of bred cows, turned the corner as we came into town and just driving along, and through town I could hear this tick 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 tick, and as you slow down then it would be tick tick tick, and then you speed up, tick 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 tick. So anyway, yeah, it's either I figure a wheel bearing on him or like a universal joint in the front driver's side wheel. So we got to go and get him looked at. But I got to haul a load of calves today to Whitewood. So I phoned up a buddy of mine, and he's gonna come with his truck and trailer, and we're gonna haul them that way. So that's what's going on here this morning. We got to get these cows. We got about 16 calves with them cows out there, and I got to get them in the corral right here in front and pull the cows off the calves. Calves are going straight to market right off the cow. Some guys don't do that. Some guys say, oh, you gotta hold them back. You gotta, friggin' icy here this morning. You hold them back, you gotta wean them off, you gotta feed them up, you gotta give them all their shots, you gotta precondition them. Well, unless you have a full semi-load of friggin' cattle that are contracted to a feedlot, there's really no point in doing that. Because after you pay for all those shots and everything else, you ain't getting no more money in the long run anyway. And to top that all off, when you wean those calves, they lose weight. That first week after you pull them off their mamas, they'll lose a pile of weight. So then you got to gain that weight back. Basically, you're looking at having to keep them, in my estimation, an added 6 weeks minimum. So when you only got like 15 or 16 head, you're just as well off to ship them right off the cow. Anywho, I want to close up some gates, open up some other gates, and we're gonna get after it. I'll bring you guys back in a little bit. Come on, guys, go. Some are going out, some are being lazy, taking their time. 15 head. If I said 16 in a previous video, then I lied and I miscounted. Got my slappy with me. So let's get these guys on the trailer. I'll bring you back in a minute. Alrighty guys, well, we made it to Whitewood. We dropped the calves off. Sales tomorrow. Hopefully it's a good one. We're back home. Got to feed a couple bales. Get the cows out of the corral. And the wind is friggin' crazy. So I'm not going to be doing much videoing of any kind today. The wind is gusting, well, it's constant blowing basically at 60k an hour. So yeah, she's quite breezy. It's warm. It's like +8, +7, +8. But with that wind, it sure don't feel that warm, let me tell you. So anyway, just giving you a heads up, we not going to be doing much videoing here this afternoon because I'm going to be in and out of the tractor, blah blah blah, and with this wind it just won't be fun. So I'll let you guys go, and we will see you all tomorrow. Alrighty guys, how's it going this morning? Where the hell am I? I'm at my buddy's shop that he just built this past summer. And we dropped off the old Dodge here. And there's CP coming to pick my fat ass up, because I sure as hell ain't walking home. And actually we're heading into the city from here. My birthday girl. The hardest working woman that I know. Here she comes, here she comes. So yeah, this is location of Jeremy's place. So it's quite the shop. I was in it the other night. It's quite the friggin' building, let me tell you. He's on the road today, so I'm driving. Happy birthday, babe. Even though it's a day late.
Thank you.
I did say happy birthday yesterday to CP. But I haven't gotten her anything yet. And I'm hoping to find that. I'm hoping to find that special gift for her today. Hey? What'd you say?
Nothing?
Nothing?
I love you. That's what I said.
Oh, I love you too, babe.
Put your seatbelt on.
Okay, guys. I'm going to let you go, and we'll bring you all back a little bit later. Alrighty. Where the hell are we? Well, it's Canadian Western Agribition Week right here in Regina, Saskatchewan. So rodeo starts tomorrow, freestyle bullfighting tonight, horse pulls just ended, the light class, heavy class starts here in I can't remember what time, 1 o'clock, or medium weight class at 1 o'clock, and then heavies are at 4 o'clock. So, but I'm not too interested in checking out those guys as much as walking through the cattle and finding out what's here for cattle, and then maybe find something for CP's birthday. So I'll let you guys go while I check out this monster of a truck right here. Only problem is it's circled. That's the problem. We'll let you guys go. We'll talk to you later. Alrighty guys, check this machine out. This here's one of the first machines to come out with the beaters, vertical beaters. And I know this guy. Say hi, Dave.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
If you guys are looking for a bunning manure spreader, get on down here and check these machines. Dave is your man. And these are built in
brought over, and then we assemble and PDI them just north of Silton, Saskatchewan.
There you go. You can put a punch bug beetle in the inside of this thing and have it spit out the back end. I seen the video on that. These are huge. I remember building a 33-ton machine. It was massive. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys go while I talk to Dave. Morning, everybody. They're mad at me. These guys were, but they're not anymore. They got their grain. Their feeder has still got lots of hay in it, so we don't have to worry about it. These guys, yesterday, and we'll do this relatively quite often, where we'll the feeder will have a little bit left in the bottom, and I'll leave them go all friggin' day and make them clean it right out 100%. So you can see that feeder is cleaned right out. But these girls are gonna get moved into a different corral. We're gonna put them out in that corral over there. There's more room out there. So I gotta get a feeder over there. Not that one, because that one's going up to get the skirting put in it today. I gotta run and pick up 2x6s for it. So I gotta find a different feeder for that corral. And then we could shift these girls over. I also have a cow in the barn that had a lump on the bottom of her throat, of her jaw. And we lanced it. It was pretty hard. Nothing really came out. And I gave her some, oh Jesus. It's basically like a liquamycin, biomycin. But that's her there. And the lump is still with her. You could see it right there. Come on, you goofy thing. You see that lump on the bottom of her throat there? So, there we go. And I can't get nothing to come out of it, so I'm hoping she is in calf. She's an older girl now. I'm hoping that we can keep her in the corral areas here this winter. And watch her a little closer. Get the calf out of her. And if she's doing all right with the calf, then we'll let her raise the calf for the summer. Then the cow will go to town in the fall and go from there. But cows out behind the barn, the big herd, we got to get to feeding all of them here too. It froze pretty god darn hard, so I was really glad that I back dragged all of this rutted up area in front of our barn, so we're not dealing with those ruts all winter. Anywho, let's get busy and get to putting bales down. So I'll bring you guys back in a little bit. And one last thing before I actually let you go. Sorry, I did not video the agribition scene yesterday really at all. We just had that one short little clip. Just got so, it was so busy with sights and sounds and checking this and that out and so on and so forth, and saying hello to people coming up to CP and I saying they love our channel, they love our content, so really appreciate it. I want to say thanks to you guys. Thanks to everybody that came and said hello to us yesterday. That was awesome. You know, it's kind of weird still. You know, you get people coming up to us saying how much they like our channel and such. And even still now, after 3 years, you get somebody that comes up to you just out of the blue, random Joe Blow, and it's, if you're not used to it, it's you kind of get, on one hand you're really happy, and at the same hand, on the same hand, you're like, okay, what the hell does this guy want? You know what I mean? Like, you're nervous about these people, right? Come on, dog. So, because you have no idea You have no idea who they are or what they're gonna do. Anybody that's watching this video, don't be afraid to come up and say hi. CP and I are generally pretty open, and if you got questions you want to ask us, if you're ever to meet us in person, by all means ask away. If it's a question that we feel comfortable answering, we will. I'll shake your hand. I'll offer you a coffee. If we're in our own home, in our own yard, you know. So, but yeah, it was, I really can't explain the feeling I get when you get a pile of people that are coming up to you and saying how much they enjoy the YouTube content and the channel and enjoy what we're putting out there. And yeah, it just makes a guy feel good, right? Like there's somebody out there that really appreciates what we're doing. So anyways, like I said earlier, we got a pile of bales to put out, so I'll bring you guys back in a little bit. Alrighty, so we brought a feeder into here. This is what we call our new corral. I got another one actually right there, but this one is to keep that thing right there, the water line, to keep it somewhat protected. Yeah, there's no valve on it because the valve is actually in the house. So we shall cut some strings, get the twine pulled off, dump a bale in there, then we got to run another bale out to the cows behind the barn. So yeah, lots to do, guys, lots to do. Strings are, because it's been snow, then melt, then snow, then melt, now cold again. Bales are just a little bit dampish on the outside edge, and the strings are somewhat frozen, and so they're kind of a biatch to get off, but we shall struggle through. Anyway, I'll bring you back in a minute once I get this twine off. Alrighty, here we go. Twine is off. Oh, break. Break, break. That one's done. And these 13, I guess it'll be 14 cows now. Once I open the gate and let them in here, then they'll be fed for basically 2 days. That's how much feed they're going through in 2 days. After today, it'll be 14 cows, 2 calves. Late calves, but still 2 calves. Close these gates. This is where cattle guys, at least this cattle guy, when you got lots of pens and you're in and out of the tractor, feeding bales, cutting twine, cutting net, cutting whatever, you get a lot of exercise jumping up and down, in and out of the tractor. Opening, closing gates, cutting twines, you're in and out of this door on this tractor on large feeding days like today, until we get to tub grinding. But on large feeding days like today, that door probably gets opened 30-40 times. Like for every corral, you get out, open the gate, or you grab a bale, you pull it away from the stack, you get out, you cut the twine off, you get back in, you go to the corral, you get out, you open the gate, you drive into the corral. In some cases, you close the gate before you even drop that bale. So then you're back in and out of the tractor again right there, and then you got to open and close it again. When you want to leave. So that's like 4 times on one bale that you're in and out of the tractor. Like our bull corral, if CP's not here, I have to watch what I'm doing, because those bulls will come out of that corral, and if the alleyway gates are not open and shut, then yeah, you're opening the gate, you're driving in, you're closing the gate behind you as fast as you possibly can, because those friggin' things will come out of the corral, go for a stroll. Anyways, enough of my bullshit. Let's feed this bale out, and then we can get back to moving some cattle around. Talk to you later. Alrighty guys, well, we got this feeder that we were using the last 2 years without a skirt in it, and it works really good, but it would work better if I get the skirt in it. So this one is 7'6" inside to inside all the way around. It's a foot bigger than the one that we just built in the previous video. So we will be using those rough cut 2x6s, 3 of them, and then I had to buy one more, which I did today. And then that other 2x6 is for the other feeder. So with no more further ado, let's get the wood in here and get to work at putting the skirt in this sucker. I'll bring you back here in a few minutes. Alrighty guys, well, there it is. You can see the difference in size. I know I can. So you got this guy here. That's that 7'6" to the inside, almost 8 foot square all the way around. That's this one here, and he's cradled. And then we got this one, which is 6'6", just shy of 7 feet all the way around. To the outside dimension is 6'6" to the inside of the square piping. But if you measure from outside edge to outside edge, it's just shy of 7 feet. And this one here is just shy of 8 feet. So anyways, skirtings are on. This one will work really good for calves. It'll work really good for cows too, but this one will work better for cows and bulls. Calves, it's a little bit too big. The headstall space is 18" on center, so little bastards could crawl right into it if they wanted to, and then they run the risk of getting trapped. But there it is. Both of them are done and ready for full-time action now. Sweet. There, that looks better, right? Sweet. Anyway, give us the old thumbs up, comment, subscribe. I got more than enough for you guys here. CP is out in the hunting shack, so she's scouting deer out there, and it's supposed to be a cold one tonight. So like with the wind chill, minus 25, 26, something like that. So I got to do service work on this thing, grease it all up, get the twine from last spring out of it, slow leak in the tire, pump the tires up with air, so on and so forth. So again, comment, subscribe, share the videos. And last but not least, thank you to everybody that came and said hi to us yesterday at Agribition. Really appreciate it. Makes a guy feel good when you get people coming up and saying they really like your videos. So thanks a lot. Really appreciate it. And fun. Let's get her done. We'll catch y'all.